everybody, I'm Manny. Welcome back to my channel, Aftershave. So we're going to get into a pretty confusing ass video. It may be a long one. I got a few products here that I want to test out. You can't tell by the thumbnail because they're down here. I don't know what I'm going to use, but telling by the thumbnail, you probably already know what I've gone with. So in reality, you guys know what I used before I'm using it. So okay, so on my left side, I got one product or products I'm going to use, and on the left side I've got one product I'm going to use. On the right side I got other products I'm going to use, just because I got so many things I got lined up that I want to knock out some of this stuff, just to, you know, start pushing some more stuff forward to get the better experience out of it quicker. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. So let's just get into the brush. This is the only thing that's going to be the same here. I'm going to be using the Yaki Boar with the, I think they call it the luxurious Boar knot. I don't even remember anymore. It's a really soft knot. If you guys have not tried this, highly suggest you guys pick this Boar up. Still needs breaking in. We'll still be losing some hairs. It's got some breaking in to do. Alright, product that's not going to change will be, I'll be using this today. This is Treet and Hill Almond. Treet and Hill Almond. I'm using this because some of the almond scents I've smelled in the past smell pretty cherry forward. I'm not a big cherry fan at all. In fact, I kind of hate cherry. Bad experience with my mom putting those cherry air freshener, you know, those pine tree, you know, the ones that hang, and back in the old school days, and when I was growing up with my was like 8, 10, 12, 13 years old, all the old school classic cars. My pops had a whole bunch of classic Chevy cars, and Impalas and Pontiacs and so on and so forth. So can you imagine driving around in the hot heat smelling that, you know, air freshener all freaking day? So some of them came in the little pucks and stuff like that. Some came in the little pine trees, but they were cherry scented. So I got some really bad memories of like strong forward vanillas and cherries, and especially strawberries. So I decided to get into this right here. Sorry for the long explanation, but that's the reason why I'm trying this, just to see if I like it, because my scents have changed in the my scents have changed as of, you know, lately. Many different scents I didn't like, I'm enjoying now. So with my aftershave balm, I figured if the scent doesn't go right, you know, at least I have something else I can look forward to. So I'm going to be trying this sample here that I picked up at the meetup. They were handing them out at West Coast Shaving. A few of them, quite a few. I think there's like 5 different scents that they were handing out. Aftershave splash will be Fine Snake Bite. And so let's get into the razors. So on my left side, I will be using my 34T. My Merkur 34T, excuse me, for my left side of my face. The blades of choice, the big one in this one. Hopefully, I've never done this before, so hopefully I can get this right. So on my left side with the Merkur, I'll be using the Treet. This will be the first time using the Treet out of the Wilkinson Sword Classic. If that doesn't go right, I will be using, to compare, the Gillette Super Thins. These are the ones that Ken sent me. These are the ones that Alex De Leon sent me. So if that doesn't go right, I will obviously turn to these here that have been really good to me. On my right side, I will be using the 24C from Parker and Super Safety Razor, the open comb. The blade in that will either be a Gillette Silver Blue, some of my sharper blades, Platinum, Persona Platinums, or aka Israeli Reds, or the Kai. I'm going to use the Kai today in that razor. So that will be it. So let me go ahead and start loading my razors here. And on the side, I do have blades that I have used and put away and haven't gone back to them, And I got quite a few of them because I've done so many different shaves here on the road. Sometimes I forget stuff, and I forget that I already have a pack open. So I have to get to those blades because I do not want to throw them away. I know blades are cheap, but if the blades are still good, why the hell throw them away? That makes no sense to me. I'm not one to use them once, twice, or 3 times and chuck them. I use them until they're done. So if you guys can see the black blade in there. So that's the 34T. Next is a 24. And let's go with a third use Kai. If they're any good, I'll chuck them as I'm looking at them. If they are not, give them a quick glance. And yeah, this is good. Okay. There is that. Those are just water spots. Nothing to be concerned about. Okay. So that's that. And let's go ahead and start bending this back here. Get the cream out. Give me a second, guys. All right, so let's get into the cream here. And we're just gonna use the whole thing. There's no sense in saving it. I got so many freaking products that I'll most likely either forget it or it'll just go to waste because it's already opened. So that's all of it there in my bowl. Just now got out the shower. Got home from over the road yesterday night. I was on the phone with Kevy Parr from Kevy Shaves, Alex DeLeon and Tony. Had a really good chat. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for jumping on, Kevy. And let's get into it. Yeah, see, this is I had a feeling. Yeah, it's pretty cherry forward. I know you guys are like, there's no cherry in there, but it smells just like cherry. So in fact, all those incense and the air fresheners my mom was into probably weren't even cherry. They were they were all almond. So last time I tried this cream, it was really thirsty. It was really great. I was very surprised, in fact. And I was kind of terrified to use it because, like I said, I've had some really bad experiences with these high-end products, like Tobs, the Sensitive, the German Street collection. You know, given it being sensitive, you know, how the hell is that even possible? But yeah, really bad irritation. I can't use it. So I stay away from these higher end products for the longest time. Then I used Trafalgar. I think I used Trafalgar, or I think it was. And yeah, that was a really good shave. The scent, not for me. Not a bad scent at all, but I'm more into like cologne scents and woody, earthy scents and stuff like that. Sandalwood, oud. And this stuff is just freaking blowing up, man. This stuff is freaking awesome. I hope I don't get any reaction to this. If I do, I'm still going to use these products, but I'm going to have to change up my soap. Wow, this, yeah. I really hope this stuff works, because I would really like to get some of this in the den. I've heard so many great things about it from a lot of people. I mean, holy smoke, this stuff is freaking awesome. It's peeking on the brush. Peeking on the brush, peeking in the bowl. I think we're gonna go with that. I think it's just there because this brush holds a lot of lather. Look at that. There you go. And my allergies have really been acting up, man. And pardon all the breakouts, guys. I know it looks freaking disgusting. I was telling the guys I wanted to come on the camera this time with a hat on. Because I was really embarrassed about the breakouts, but in the beginning, when I first started breaking out, it was due to yes, I can take some water. It was due to I had a breakout, a reaction to that Suavecito pomade. A really bad reaction. And it broke me out and left me all scarred up. So I was like, you know, why the hell am I starting to break out again? I'm not using anything. I don't put lotion on my face. I clean my face daily. I use face wash twice a day. So Tony was generous enough to look up some information for me. And found that, you know, well, at first it started off with it could be, you know, certain this and certain that and medications, and I was like, you know what, I just recently started getting into 34T on the left side. I just recently started getting into the Tramadol again. That's the only thing I can think of that's, you know, right off the bat. This razor is not going to do it. Yeah, it's tugging. Not gonna happen. So let me set that off to the side. Try to make this fast so that way my lather doesn't dry up on me. Plus I have my fan on. I always got my fan on. Straight out the shower, you know, the steam coming out the shower gets hot in here. I even come out straight out the shower and then start to sweat again. So I'm gonna go with the Gillette super thin. There you go. Yeah, straight out the bat, that razor was already tugging. Let's see. A little better. Yeah, so right off the bat I remembered, you know what? Yeah, that's true. The Tramadol, right side. The Tramadol is something I just started, and he looked up some information, and he saw a bunch of stats, you know, as time went on, you know, from certain years to certain years up to today, and it shows that Tramadol has been causing a lot of acne breakouts. So it very well might be the trim it all. Yeah, this razor and blade, not gonna happen either. Although it did better on the first pass on the left side with the Treet, but let's go on with a silver blue on its second shave. Let's see if this blade isn't good anymore. Want to look for any you want to look for any what's the word I'm looking for here, think of the freaking word. Oxidation. Silver blue. So at least we got to the first pass. It felt a little jaggedy here. Yeah, so if you see the lather drying up, it's because I got the fan pointed this way. Almost every single time I'm on camera, I'll have the fan on. This freaking brush is super soft, very awesome. Alright, so we'll start off with the Gillette Silver Blue on the right side with the Parker. Holy smokes, I can't even feel the blade. Why did I have a feeling? I had a feeling. And the reason why I'm doing this with a Parker is because... Oh, did I switch out the blade? No, I did not. Okay, so 2 blades down. Not gonna happen. Use a Treet. Use the Treet and use the Gillette's. You know what? No. That's right, that's right, that's right. I didn't finish using it, going through the whole shave. My apologies, guys. I'm chattering away and not paying attention. Forgot where the hell I was at. The reason why I'm doing this, comparisons with the Parker, because I was finding the same. Oh, yeah, I don't know about this blade. Yeah. Not gonna happen, Captain. It's a big negative there, Ghost Rider. So, like I was gonna say, let's go back to the Wilkinson. So the reason why I'm using the Wilkinson, you think, well, it's not a new blade. Well, I told the guys also I'm gonna use this blade until it's done to see, you know, what it gives me. So Wilkinson sword. Let's give this another try. Yeah, night and day. Now the lather is kind of dissipating because I'm sitting here jaw jacking. And it's slicker than hell. All right. Yeah, so I'm doing the comparisons with the Parker because I heard a lot of people were experiencing the same thing I was experiencing. That the razor was one of those picky razors where not every blade works well in it. And I have put this razor through its paces and found the same thing people were experiencing. And so I said, you know, if I can just use this razor and start putting blades through it, you know, I can get through it faster and figure it out. And I think I just may have with this silver blue. Holy smokes. Just adding more water and more water. Really love this brush. This brush is discontinued on the Yaki site, but one of my followers gave me a good tip that they're available on Amazon. So there you go. So third pass against the grain, which is for me this down and this way. And then here, this way. And then here. That other blade kind of left me raw right here. Alright. 34-2 on the left side with a Wilkinson. And this Wilkinson's on its third shave. Gillette Silver Blue's on its fourth shave. Now you can tell how sharp this blade is, so you got to be very careful, because you can definitely feel the blade. All right. Well, I'm gonna do my clean up pass off camera, guys. But freaking awesome shave. Awesome shave. The cherry has calmed down a little bit. It's nice. Don't know if I pick it up though. And before I go, let me just show you guys. That was the Wilkinson sword in the 34T. That did really awesome. And in the 24C open comb from Parker, excuse me, that's kind of gunky. Clean it up just a little bit. It's a silver blue. And still plenty of soap. So freaking awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish it up with the 34T, and I'll be back. All right, let's get in with the Almond stick. Just did my warm water, cold water rinse, and my cleanup passes off camera. Yeah, so the best razor of the two was definitely the Wilkinson sword in the 34T. But I may have found a blade that works really well in that open comb. All right, let me rinse this off and I'll be back. Feels good. Let's get in with the aftershave. Here, it got a little irritation from using that one blade. What the hell did I use on that side? Was it the Kai? Yeah, I think it was the Kai. Alright. I think it was because this part here is coarse, so it was doing okay. When it went here, it snagged. Awesome.
Let's get in with the 1912 Russian leather. There you go. Holy smoke, this stuff smells awesome. Wow, I gotta get this in my den. I like how last time I used this, it works really well into the skin. Wow, that freaking scent is awesome. Freaking eyes are all watering. All right. Wow, and it feels really smooth on the skin now. Awesome, freaking awesome. All right, I do have my razors here in my barber size, sorry. Forgot to take them out. Okay. So let's recap. We went with True Fitting Hill Almond Shave Cream. Awesome, awesome working cream. Not my favorite scent. Don't think I'll ever pick up the almond scent. And I don't know if I'll ever pick up an almond scent, period. Just not for me. So I'm going to go in with, or excuse me, I went in with the Yaki 24mm Boar knot. And breaking it nicely. There she is, all towel stropped and washed out, rinsed out. I went with the 34T on the left side of the face. We used the Treet blade, Black Beauty, Black Carbons, did not go well. Switched out to the Gillette Super Thins, the vintage one, if I'm not mistaken, that were sent over by Ken Surfs with the Wilkinson Sword Classic. Excuse me, and these are the blades there, the Black Beauty blades. So yeah, so the Gillette Thins didn't do well either in that blade, in that razor, so I went with the Wilkinson Sword that did really well for the remaining of the pass and along with the cleanup pass. On the right side of the face, I went with the Parker razor, the 24C from Parker's and Super Safety razor. And in that one, we went with a Kai that didn't go very well. It did better the first time than the Gillette Thins and the Treats, but still not my favorite blade. We were gonna do these, didn't get around to it. The blade that worked well on it were the Gillette Silver Blues. So that is that. I did a Wilkinson Sword on its 3rd shave today. The Gillette Silver Blue on its 4th shave today. My aftershave of choice was the Fine Snake Bite. Went in with the Aftershave Balm 1912 Russian leather. And I believe that is it. I hope I covered everything. Hope you guys are still sticking around and watching to the very end. That scent is freaking awesome. I gotta pick up that scent. Really, really dug it. So BBS shave, no irritation. A little, well, I can't say no irritation. A little irritation here from that Wilkinson from the Kai blade with the 24C. But fantastic nonetheless. Really, really great shave. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do, if you guys did, please like, favorite, share, and subscribe. Thanks for joining me again, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all stay safe out there. Later.